right, Mick Conlan, 13-0 now. How do you feel your career has gone so far?
It's gone really well. I think exactly the kind of plan which we wanted to. Bar COVID, it's been great. It's been going the right way, so I'm happy enough.
Feels like there's been some real highs already. Ring walk with Conor McGregor, Madison Square Garden, stuff like that. You're doing well, huh?
Yeah, listen, I've seen very highs in the sport already. You know, I've boxing arenas, people in their boxing have main event things people have never done. So, I've done a lot already for this short career which I've had, but there's still a long way to go and a lot of bigger places to do.
Now, this fight's at featherweight this weekend against Sofiane Takoucht, but I understand you are actually moving down to super bantamweight. Talk me through that.
Well, before the Keaton fight, I'd already been speaking about doing the 122 division, and we'd done all the tests, the DEXA scans and stuff, and we know we can make it healthily and happily. But I stayed for 126 for Keaton, as he wasn't going to be doing 122. So once I've come into this lockdown, I'm actually in a position where 122 seems even more realistic, and we just made the decision. Listen, you want to be a 3 world champion, you're better starting at 122. And I said that before I turned professional, and since the lockdown has happened, I kind of just hit the refresh button on my mindset and my goals and stuff. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do.
A lot of people, myself included, got fat during lockdown.
Yeah.
You got slimmer.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
I felt like I just became a normal person again. As a boxer, I've been making weight since I'm like 16, and that's the longest break I've ever had. So, I had everything I wanted to eat, and I kind of just got fed up of it, and just wanted to train again, and I started to do different types of training. In my downtime, when I wasn't actually doing boxing, I was like running half marathons and cycling 50k. So, I was doing all these different types of training, which just kept me fit and kept me in shape. And the weight just seemed to fall off me. I wasn't in them same old weight making eating habits where I wanted to make sure I was getting this food in, that food in. I was just normal, and I think that's what happened.
So why are you going to be a better fighter at 122 pounds?
I think it's my natural weight. It was the weight I started my pro debut at, or it was my started my pro career at, and then obviously that American lifestyle, with the food over there doesn't help when it comes to making weight. So I think I'll be a giant at 122, and I do believe I'm better than the guys who are there now. I do believe I'll become a world champion there, and when I do, I'll move back up to 126. Angelo Leo just won it done on August 1st. Fulton failed the COVID test, so he didn't get the fight, and he fought Tremaine Williams, and he won comfortably. But I've watched Leo and I've watched Fulton, and I do believe I'd be both of them.
Level above?
I'm not going to sit and say a level above and blow my own trumpet, but I think I'll show it when I go in there.
You've been sparring Dennis McCann. He seems to be sparring everyone at the moment, one of Frank Warren's fighters, all up and down the country. What do you make of him? He's
a talented kid. He's still amateurish to a certain degree, but he can go really far. I rate Dennis. He's a real nice kid. He's got great speed, great timing, and a great boxing brain. So I see high heights for him.
Sofiane Takoucht this weekend then. I mean, most people know him because of the Warrington fight over here. And does that put more pressure on you? Because obviously Warrington got him out of there in 2 rounds. He looked a bit like a deer in the headlights. Yeah. Is there pressure on you to match that?
No, I don't think there is. Maybe from the outside point, people will probably be expecting it, but before Warrington fought him, no one was saying it was an easy fight. Everybody, the commentators and stuff, and even Warrington's team were saying this is a hard fight. This guy's never been down. But I think, like you said there now, he was a deer in the headlights and froze under the pressure of fighting for a world title in front of 20,000 of Josh Warrington's fans, raging at him. So I think he just kind of was a deer in the headlights, and I'm expecting a tough test on Saturday. He's an awkward southpaw with no rhythm, which makes him more unpredictable, and he does things which look silly but they're effective for him. So I've got a good game plan. I know what I'm going to do. I'm looking forward to a career best performance for myself, and I know I'm going to bring it. I know throughout this lockdown something has changed in me, and something has kind of sparked in me, and I believe you're going to see a different Mick Conlan on Saturday night.
I mean, we've seen the pictures on your Instagram. You're looking like a completely different animal right now. So you do look like the fire has been relit. So tell us what's going to happen then Saturday night live on BT Sport. You against Sofiane Takoucht.
Possibly a late stoppage. I'm not going to go and try and blast him out like Warrington did, because it's not my style and it would be unnatural for me to do, but I think you'll see a bit more aggression.
Final question. Do people still ask you to do the middle finger, or is that stopped now?
It's kind of stopped, which is good, but still some people, when I go to America, people love it. So I don't mind doing it. It's still good. It's not something that bothers me, and obviously with everything being in the past now, it is what it is, and you know, I don't really like to do it no more, because I feel it's probably still a bit disrespectful to Nick Keaton, and he's actually a lovely guy, and I've always knew he was a lovely guy. I just had to make him my enemy at the time, but just people still do it, and if they want to do it, it's no problem.
Maybe this weekend we get a thumbs up, start of a new era.
Well, that's why when I lost the last time, I pretended I was going to get the figure to get the thumbs up. So, it's 2020 now, the year of craziness. So maybe I'll do something crazy.